Indeed, it is exactly 31 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to the Daily Report right here on TV 47 with me, George Maringa. As promised, we do have the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports, the Honorable Ababu Namwamba. He's still here in studio. Waziri, thank you for staying with us.
Asante.
And, I even noticed on your X, bio, the docket that you handle, you handle two dockets, but one that appears even to be closer to your heart is that one on youth affairs. And I'd like us even to begin with that before even get to sports, because, a lot has happened in the era of sports. We'll get to that. But on matters youth affairs, because even our channel, the greatest percentage of our viewers is the youth bracket, I received so many questions with Kenyans and viewers asking, what are some of the plans that have initiated so far during your time as CS, 11 months and counting, and what's the progress of them?
Excellent. You're right that youth affairs is actually the greater portion or the greater percentage of this ministry, but because of the nature of sports, somehow sports tends to get the lion's share of attention.
Yeah.
But we're doing a lot in the space of sports. I just came back from New York for the UN General Assembly. His Excellency the President appointed me to represent the country on the Global Leadership Council.
Yes.
Of Generation Unlimited. Generation Unlimited is the UN's platform for promoting the agenda of young people globally.
Okay.
I mentioned that because we had an opportunity during my inaugural meeting of the Global Leadership Council to share our young people's agenda. And we have put together what I believe to be an absolutely incredible agenda for young people. This agenda has 5 pillars, but in short, it is about, number one, building the capacities of young people, building the resilience of young people, not to be just seekers of employment. Unemployment is good. Yeah. It is good to train and get into employment, but we are focusing on building young people for job creation. And this distinctive difference between being prepared to be an employee and being prepared for the market as a job creator is that you can both fit in an employment position, but you can also create jobs. And so this program is big on training and skilling, training and skilling. We're working with relevant ministries like the Ministry of Education. We're actively working on programs where we seek skills for young people that prepare them for job creation.
Yes.
Number 2, we are deliberately creating platforms to exploit the innovation of young people. One of the most incredible qualities of young Kenyans is innovation. The other day you heard the president talking so proudly while he was in Silicon Valley, talking so proudly about the M-Pesa phenomenon.
Yes.
A phenomenon that has really, really revolutionized the whole fintech space.
Yes.
And so we have invested heavily in allowing our young people to be innovators, to be creators, to bring ideas that can expand the economy and improve their space. And in that regard, right now, George, we are running Kenya's first ever Presidential Innovation Challenge. And I want to tell young people out there, wherever you are, you can log into the website of the Kenya National Innovation Agency, one of the agencies under this ministry, under this State Department of Youth Affairs, and you can easily find a portal where you can share with us your best ideas, your best thoughts in every sphere of national development.
Yeah.
You could give us an innovation in fisheries, in agriculture, in fintech, in any field. And already some incredible ideas have been coming through.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. During the last Youth Week,
yes,
the International Youth Day, we organized a forum for young people to come forth and demonstrate what they're doing. And we ran into incredible ideas, George.
Okay.
We ran into a girl, let me mention two, Quinta. Quinta is an artist who is deploying her skills in a program she's calling Art for Social Change. And she produces incredible pieces of art. We have been able actually to purchase quite a number of them. We have been able to progress a lot of her products to the market. And I'm so proud of this particular lady with her Art for Change project. We then ran into a young man who has invented a electronic substitution board.
Okay.
You know, when you go into many football games in Kenya, you see they use plastic cardboards.
Yes.
Some even use manila paper to substitute players. This young man called Zach sat down, saw an opportunity, and put together an actual electronic board.
Okay.
Which you can use electronically for substitution. I'm so happy that through the Talanta Hela program, we have adopted that innovation. Those are the boards that are now going to be used in all our Talanta Hela programs. And Kenya's Premier League champions, Gor Mahia, have actually plugged in and given Zach a contract for production of his electronic boards. Okay. I mentioned those two as just examples of our innovation program.
Because Waziri, during the pandemic, we did see, for instance, the beds that we, the innovative beds that were constructed in Kenyatta University. But later on, it appears that such projects, we still, as a country, do not seem to be embracing our own local products. How then do you mitigate the narrative? Even government has been accused of looking outside instead of even focusing inwards to be able to look at some of these innovations and to embrace them, so that then we the Buy Kenya, Build Kenya, and such innovations and such ideas are able to progress, especially coming from the young people.
George, you're right. And that's why I said right at the beginning, is that we inherited a ministry that had really not been given their wherewithal, the platform to service the interests of young people. And that is why the difference is that the administration of William Ruto, when you look at the plan, our manifesto, when you look at the bottom-up economic empowerment agenda, our policy frame,